Hi, let's have a look at Captain Marvel, the Carol Danvers Years, Volume 2. Captain Marvel, the Carol Danvers Years, Volume 2 is a collection of the Captain Marvel stories from the sort of early 2000s. This is where you see Carol in her traditional black swimsuit with sash and lightning bolt insignia, and it is a continuation from the first collection book in the series. I'm not aware of any plans for these to be collected into an omnibus format, so at the moment this is the best you're going to get. There is a third book which I will talk about on another video. Anyway, on to the book itself.
This book collects Ms. Marvel 2006 issues 18 to 34 and annual number 1. It's written by Brian Reed and illustrated by Aaron Lopresti. So this collection of stories from the Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, the Ms. Marvel Years Volume 2 sees Carol meeting Spider-Man at both the start and the end of the book, which are nice bookends. These encounters, as you might expect, they're funny, and they end up with her arranging to have a date with Spider-Man, which in other issues you find out the result of. You also see her fighting her enemy Tigra, or Tigra, depending on how you pronounce it, so you get some action there, and you get a sort of significant portion of the story given over to two main storylines. One is her encounter with the Brood, who sort of an alien menace that float around in the Marvel universe. They've got history with the X-Men as well. The Brood causes issues with her powers, the exact nature of which, to be honest, I'm not going to go into. You probably see through the flip through as we're going through, but it would just spoil the story if I said here. Then you also get a large chunk of the book going over to Secret Invasion. Secret Invasion is an event where you find out that the Skrulls had infiltrated a lot of the Marvel universe and had actually replaced the heroes with Skrull versions. This gave Marvel an opportunity to not retcon, but let's say blame strange actions or actions they might have wanted to change undertaken by the heroes on them being Skrulls. And then you could just pop the hero out of a pod and say, oh yeah, all those weird things I did that readers didn't like in the past, that was because I was a Skrull. Anyway, I find the event a bit confusing and boring, but the stories collected in here for Ms. Marvel are actually quite coherent and fun to read, so that's a good section of the book in the middle there. Then you get a bit about her relationship with Wonder Man, and you get a sort of sad story towards the end about her family and when she has to go back home to visit her dad, who is unwell. It's not the first time they've, well, I suppose this comes before the more recent Life of Captain Marvel book, where she also goes home and finds out things about her past. But I think this is a bit more poignant because you've obviously got the dad being sick angle in there as well. And then the final sort of story before the bookend Spider-Man story is Carol getting shot down and being tortured in a sort of Middle Eastern country. I didn't really like that part of the story, to be honest. I don't like it when they turn Carol into a spy. I know she's got a soldier in her background and she's in a sort of CIA work, but that's the least interesting part of the book for me. And any of the storylines before this and to come where she operates as a spy, I got to be honest, are just the least enjoyable to me, because I think Carol Danvers works best when she's in a sort of normal environment trying to just get on with life, when you get a sort of slice of life stories really of her. That's where she functions best, because you've got her juggling being a sort of attractive woman with this terrible past, because Marvel likes to shit on her at any opportunity, coupled with this massive level of power that she has. And all she ever seems to be able to do is either get screwed over, have bad things happen to her, and just end up back at home on her own with her cat. But look, that's the book there.
So, let me know what you thought about the book. Is this something you were looking at getting? Have you got it? Do you like what they did to Carol in this series? I know it's quite polarising. Particularly, I like this series. I like the character, and I like the bits where she's on Earth. I think the Kelly Thompson run is the best version of the current, let's say, Carol Danvers character. But this, doesn't fall too far behind. I mean, it's alright, but it's a good read. I'm not disappointed by owning it. Let me know what you think. Please feel free to like and subscribe, and thanks for watching.